Hey, Scorpio, intuitive soul coach here with your March 2023 career reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Scorpio and take a look at all things related to career, wealth, income, abundance, and money. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so Scorpio, in the position here of the past, we do have the Watch card. This is about profiting, finding ways for you to generate and make more income. You may have gone through a little bit of a lull, a waiting period. Perhaps you were laid off, let go, unemployed. You were in a temporary position, I'm feeling as well, or you were waiting for something to shift, something to happen within your money matters. Now the timing, I feel, is ripe for some new opportunities because in the month of March, you have the butterfly. This is about big, sudden changes. Take a look at your spending this month. I feel that instead of frivolously spending, I do feel here that there's some sort of shift that brings about excitement where you may be earning a little bit more, you may be getting that raise, a bonus, back pay, or you're making a little bit more with what it is that you're doing to generate income, where you buy something. You may splurge a little bit, maybe take yourself out for a nice dinner, buy yourself something nice, or even travel, take a vacation. So that's what I'm feeling here with the frivolous spending here. This could be short term though, short term loan. Now, you may or may not be taking out an actual loan, but I feel that this spending spree that you go on is just short term. Now, of course, if you're not in the right energy to spend a lot of money, it doesn't have to be that you're spending, thousands and thousands of dollars of money that you may not have. It just could be perhaps you decide to take a class or a workshop and it costs maybe $150. And for you, that may be, splurging. So I do feel here that there's something you really want. It may or may not be a need, but it is a want, and you decide to buy it. And that's what I feel here. Now, this could be a career in art. It could be a temporary job, which you actually have here, temporary work. So I feel for a lot of you, this is something on the side. You're making your work more fun. Now, if this is entrepreneurship or a business that you have, there could be some sort of not side hustle, but some modality that you're adding to your business out of the blue that you may be purchasing or spending a little bit extra on because you may say, wow, I really want to add this to my business. So for example, you may decide to, within your wellness industry or your Reiki practitioner, you may say, well, I really want to start a YouTube channel and I'm going to purchase the equipment in the month of March to make this happen. Or you may say, I really want to start a line of products, but I need to purchase the inventory first in order to start selling. So again, I feel like there's just some needs, but it may be a want as well, but it's going to bring about a lot of excitement. So for those of you that are maybe still in the corporate world, working that 9-to-5 job, even though we all need to work and live with our passion, live with our desires. And I was just listening to this podcast the other day where it said, well, how can we live our purpose when we work in a 9-to-5 job, right? How can we still do what we want to do, but, be a garbage man or be a grocery store bagger or things of that nature, because we need those types of jobs, right? They need to be filled. So what we need to do is raise our vibration, whether you work at McDonald's or you own your own wellness company. We constantly need to be vibrating at a higher level. And even if you work at McDonald's, you can shift, you can help heal, you can use your empathic abilities to help create more peace, more change, and lift the vibrations of the planet, regardless of what job you do. And that's what this energy is about as well. So if you feel stuck in a position that you're ready to break free from, And it's easier said than done. And a lot of you absolutely will break free from that corporate position and do your own thing on the side. But for many of you that may feel a little bit stuck at this time with limiting options, raise your vibration where you are currently at, because that is going to be the key in order for you to feel like you are living out your mission instead of feeling like you're set back here. Okay, so I just had to bring that in because it does say fun work. Now, also knowing that maybe what you're doing here, if it's not in the best type of energy you would love to be in, know that it's temporary, okay? But there's beautiful opportunities, and it could be that you are in a position with a resistant boss or someone who is difficult, in order for you both to learn and maybe for that person to take on some of those healing capabilities that you have so they can actually uplift and raise their vibration as well, or vice versa. So butterfly showing big changes for the month of March. Now, Scorpio, we also have the Treasure. This is in the near future. This is about finally getting to that place. And that's what I was just talking about with raising those vibrations. This is about you having money in reserve so you don't have to live paycheck to paycheck. This is about, oh goodness, we're going to go off on a little tangent here, but they're showing me the government, the government, the money system, things of that nature. Oh gosh, okay. There could be shifts in that we see on a global level regarding monetary, regarding, finances, regarding the way that we deal with money transactions. I mean, of course, these things are going to get set in stone, but if you're fearful around money or you're fearful around the new systems that are being put in place, release some of that fear, okay? Because everything is going to work out according to, we'll call it plan, right? But everything is going to work out the way that it should, even if something fails first, is what I see here. There may be some shifts that happen on a collective level regarding money and finances, but you will be okay here. This is about money in reserve, excess. You may have a career in executive sales. This could be you planning for your future, but I am getting that there is some fear around that energy, and I really should just do a video regarding the future of money and the future of cryptocurrency and digital banking, things of that nature, which I may certainly do that. But this is about you utilizing those hidden talents that you have, beautiful Scorpios, in order for you to possibly bring in more income, okay? Because a lot of you have hidden talents that you're just starting to maybe dive into, or perhaps you haven't fully accessed to 100%, but we're in a 7-year globally, and 7s are all about going within, gaining that necessary awareness, gaining the wisdom to see what's going on around you and to utilize what's within you to bring about more money. So let's dive into your reading, Scorpio, and take a look at the heart of the matter. What's the main energy for Scorpio in the month of March? I'm getting here, there's some sort of, I feel justice energy showing up for you, but I'm also getting 6 of Pentacles. So we may see those 2 cards in your reading, but 6 of Pentacles, they're showing me a gift from the universe, or reciprocity, being paid handsomely, I'm sensing here, for your gifts. Even if you haven't started to see that yet, it's going to show up for you, but I feel there's more balance, more equilibrium here. What do we have right away? Yes, 3 of Swords. This is okay. This is what I've been talking about. So there's some sort of change that's showing up here, but I feel it is, I don't want to say disappointing, but what do humans fear the most? They fear the unknown, right? And I feel with this 3 of Swords showing up, there could have been some sort of temporary work, laid off, some sort of disappointment after a time of waiting for quite some time. And if that is you, things are really going to shift here, because we have the 3 of Swords, and I feel that this is saying that the disappointment is going to come to some sort of halt. Okay, you're going to get that either job that you want, or you're going to see that some sort of pay is back pay, maybe even some sort of legal issue or settlement, inheritance, something of that nature may be showing up for you. Let's just take a look, Scorpio, and clarify what this 3 of Swords is for you. 3 of Swords. The strength. Yeah, you've had to overcome a lot. Now, I am feeling that energy here for you as well. And that's why I gave that example. If you're not happy where you are at, it's very important to do. And I know it's easier said than done. I really do. I've been there as well. But it's important to continue keeping those vibrations high. It's important for you to stay in that energy of, abundance and prosperity instead of fear, anxiety, and feeling the limiting beliefs that this is never going to change. I'm going to feel stuck forever. I'm going to constantly be in debt. I'm going to have that scarcity or poverty conscious mindset. This is saying that is not true, okay? This treasure showing up in the near future, this talks about you being able to get yourself out of something that may have felt a little bit challenging, okay? This strength card is saying you are stronger than you think. Stay determined. Focus on your strengths versus letting the weaknesses, succumbing to the weaknesses, letting those weaknesses take over here. So let's take a look at the challenge in itself. Even though that Three of Swords can bring about at times a challenge, let's see what's coming in and how we can help you navigate through it. What do we have here blocking the energy? Four of Earth. It could be some sort of illness, poverty conscious mindset, as we were talking about in the beginning. This Four of Pentacles is about not overspending, okay? It could be about paying off debt. It could be that scarcity or poverty conscious mindset, withholding withholding energy, withholding that vibration, especially when we get in a situation that is less than desirable. We tend to put that fight or flight up. We tend to put up a little bit of shield and we say, nope, I'm holding all my energy in. I'm going to throw back the same type of energy that's coming at me. So there could be some sort of resistance here. And the challenge for you is going to be to open it up, to roll with the punches type of energy, to see these new opportunities for what they are, to bring in more creativity, to bring in more of that fun. There could be something temporary that you say yes to, or something temporarily needed, but it doesn't mean you're going to be in this situation forever. And that's what that Four of Pentacles is all about as well. So if you have some money issues, health issues, if you've gone bankrupt or you have financial setbacks here, I do feel the challenge for you is to open up. Speak to maybe a financial advisor, put yourself out there, reach out, ask for help, ask for guidance, whether it's from people in the physical, whether it's from classes, workshops, seminars, or even in the spiritual realm, because spirit is working behind the scenes here to bring in about this treasure. Okay, so let's take a look and clarify the Four of Earth. Okay, they're talking about health for some of you as well. Please see the disclaimer in the description box below. I am not a health or medical professional, but I do see some of you mental health may be a thing. You may feel drained of your energy. You may really be wanting to get out of a situation of the past. Let's see here. There it is again. Yeah, and there's the past. Six of Cups followed by the Strength. So it could have been a past situation that haunts you in a sense, whether it's a limiting belief that was ingrained since childhood, whether it was, again, a loss. It could be a personal situation that is affecting your financial state of mind. There may have been a little bit of nostalgia here that you've had, but you're strong enough to overcome any of these illnesses. We can heal ourselves. And some of you are probably cursing the screen saying, Melissa, you haven't dealt with this type of illness, or you haven't been in my shoes. You're right. I haven't been through every single situation, but I have been through a lot as well. And I know without a doubt that there are different choices that we can choose for ourselves, especially when we are feeling in that lower vibration. We have a choice to stay where we are in that lower vibrating frequency, or we have a choice. It's called free will, right? And Spirit wants you to be abundant and healthy and happy. Spirit doesn't want you to be sad and full of anxiety and miserable and fearful of the unknown, fearful of the future, fearful of our own selves, right? This is about you overcoming those challenges, speaking to someone if need be, knowing that you're not alone. And that is a big message here coming in, because a lot of you feel a little bit helpless, but you are not alone. Let's see what is below you, Scorpio. This is a intense, deep reading. Now, some of you It could just, maybe it's not as deep as I'm going for you. I certainly hope not. But the Three of Swords is about you finding solutions to anything that's been disappointing or challenging regarding career, income, finances, wealth, and with what's going on in the world, it can bring about a lot of fear. It can bring about a lot of uncertainties, unknown. And there it is with what's going on in the world, right? This is something that may be affecting you. If you're watching too much news, shut it off, okay? Shut it off. It doesn't mean that you are going to be oblivious to what's going on, but a lot of what's going on in the news, oh gosh, this is another thing. I really need to do a video on this, is what I'm hearing. But don't let yourself get sucked into the energy of what's going on around you, whether it's global, whether it is within the workspace, or there's fear of the unknown. Now, when the world shows up, this could be about travel. For some of you, it can certainly be about accomplishment, ending some sort of cycle that you were in with the watch period. So I do feel with this world coming up, there's going to be victory, okay? This is what's in your foundation. You've set yourself up within your DNA. You have victory within you. This is about accomplishment, reward, celebration. If you felt stuck in the past here, I feel the Chariot energy is going to move things forward. Spirit, let's take a look and clarify the world showing up here. They're telling me one more. Thank you. Let's take a look at the world. Oh, there's that Justice. Yes, I knew that would come out here. So this is about balance, right? This is about fairness, karma, legalities. It is about truth. And boy, oh boy, are we going to see some truths. So if you're letting the fear of the unknown, trust your truth. Go within for answers here, because there's going to be big changes, I feel, on a collective level, March and April, but you're going to be okay. So don't let those fears get the worst of you and cause you that emotional, mental, and physical health strain, okay? Because some of you may go down that rabbit hole sometimes, but really it's everything that's going on in the world, everything that's going on around you, even if it's in your workplace, even if it's within your business sector, there's going to be a tower, I feel, but you're going to be okay through it, okay? Justice energy is about fairness, karma, balance. And you see here, the scales on this Justice are balanced, okay? Really powerful energy here. You have the Hanged Man. Yeah, see things differently, beautifuls. See that glass is half full. If you are stuck in a position you do not love, make it fun. Okay, go to work and be that one that smiles for no reason. Go to work and be that one that says a horrible dad joke, right? Be the one that walks in and you say, even though I have to be here, I'm going to make it my best day, because that energy in itself exuberates beauty, confidence, happiness, and it raises the vibration, not just of you, but everyone else around you. So when you can start seeing that from this new perspective, this is really going to change your life, and it's going to bring in new opportunities for you, I feel, as well. Page of Cups. There's going to be some news here, some truths I'm getting as well, but some things that are going to be hard to believe. And if they're hard to believe, especially if it's coming mainstream, then don't believe them. Go with what you feel is happening here, because I do sense that, again, there's some sort of truth here showing up. This could be a boss as well. You may have a new opportunity at first that's hard to believe, but there's some big changes, some sudden changes coming in here for you in the month of March. Now let's take a look at the past energy and see how the past may still be affecting the present. What do we have going on? We have the Watch in the past, of course. What do we have here? I just want one. Just one. Okay, they're giving me the name Sandy or Sandra. Sandy or Sandra. It could be a place. It could be your name, a parent's name, an ancestor's name. Please take it as it resonates. We have the Messenger of Earth, literally the Watch, right? This is the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady. When this Knight of Pentacles shows up, sometimes he's not even moving too much, right? He's slow. He's like a turtle pace, but he's reliable. He's trustworthy. He's dependable. So whatever it is that you've been going through, waiting on at this time, it's going to bring in a moment where you're able to seize the moment here. Yes, you've been through a little bit of a lull, a waiting period, but I feel things are going to speed up here for you because this Knight of Pentacles is very practical, very down to earth, very resourceful, and very patient. So don't allow yourself to get stuck in a rut. Don't allow yourself to be too cautious. And that's what I'm sensing sometimes is we let the unknown, we let the fears, we let the anxieties hold us hostage, and we become too cautious of taking a risk. And I feel a risk for you is what is needed and required at this time. And it's going to allow for this sudden change. Let's clarify, please, the Knight of Pentacles in the past for Scorpio. Yeah, walk away, take a risk, walk towards your Nine of Cups, leave something behind, abandon it. Now, even some of you may be saying, Melissa, it's easier said than done. I can't just walk away. But like I said, can you raise your vibrations where something falls away organically? Can you raise your vibrations the highest of high so that that position or that situation no longer can vibe with you any longer because you've raised to another level here? Walk away from something, take a chance, take a risk, and that's what I feel. Walk towards your sunshine. Let's get to the juicy stuff. Let's see what's in your headspace, what you are manifesting. Let's see what you are manifesting. What's the potential? All right. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is all about collaborating. It's about teamwork. It is about you putting yourself out there, working with other like-minded individuals. The Three of Pentacles is about maybe even playing a different role. There could be someone in your energy that isn't pulling their weight. So for example, if you work for a team or if you work in the corporate world, someone may be a little bit distant. They may be a bad or a poor team player. That's where you go in and you say, you know what? I'm going to be the best version of me and I'm going to do what I need to do to create more abundance and not let their energy affect me. And I know, again, that's easier said than done, but if you can shift that perspective, it's going to make things run a lot smoother. If there's someone in the workplace that is resisting or you butt heads against or you're just feeling resentment towards, this could be a beautiful opportunity for growth for both of you. When this Three of Pentacles shows up, I feel like you're attracting the right type of people that are going to help you take that jump, take that leap, okay? Take that risk. I am sensing here the Fool or even the Magician, or we may see a King or a Queen here as well, because I feel that you're attracting the right people or you are stepping into your power, because that's what the Seven of, you got double sevens. Wow. And we're in a 7 year. So Seven of Wands is about you protecting your energy, just as I said here. So you can see that the Seven of Wands, it looks like there's 7 wands that are trying to burst her bubble, but she's saying, I'm in my own space here. I'm not going to let you come in and burst my stuff, right? What other people think of me is none of my business. And she's staying in that peaceful mode, that peaceful type of energy where she's non-conforming. She's living life on her own terms. This is about her having the upper hand instead of feeling defenseless or feeling defensive. This is about not letting herself feel like she's walking on eggshells, feeling like she has that pressure coming in from all angles. She's defending herself, but in a way that is setting healthy boundaries because she's brave, right? She stands up for her beliefs. She goes the distance. And because you're willing to do so here, the Seven of Pentacles says you're going to grow, you're going to evolve. Seven of Pentacles is about you assessing, reevaluating, reflecting. And that's what sevens are all about. That's what this year is all about for you. And that's going to allow you to gain your equilibrium back, gain more balance in order for you to make decisions, raise your frequency, and move on to something bigger and better. Really beautiful. Let's see what's showing up in the near future, Scorpio. What's coming in the near future? Okay. Ooh. All right. How would you like these? Thank you. Okay. We have here temptation. You have these three that came out together. So near future, how you're feeling, and environmental. I'm actually going to talk about them all at once because they kind of all flow into each other. There's going to be some sort of separation. I feel you're separating yourself from a toxic situation. You have the Devil, you have the Ten of Swords, you have the Two of Cups. So some sort of partnership, collaboration. You're separating your energy from this person, this company, this situation. because it may feel tempting to stay, but there's an ending coming in because it's too taxing to you. And that's why that Seven of Swords shows up and says you need to find your peace, whatever that means for you. If something is challenging you, which Three of Swords is your main energy showing up here, Scorpio, Seven of Wands says you need to do what you need to do for yourself. Walk away from a situation, cut it off, right? There could be some sort of ending, some sort of toxic situation, again with the Devil. But this can also be about obsessions, fears, codependency, manipulation. Free yourself from the energy of fear, okay? And that's what I feel here for you. Cut that off. Don't allow that to creep in and take over your entire world, okay? Because sometimes that can. We let the fear, we succumb to it, and we panic, and we have, all of those feelings of disconnect, and we don't feel supported, and we feel chaotic, and there's a frenetic energy here. You're going to be okay. Let's take a look and clarify each of these in the positions that Spirit wants here. So let's take a look at the Devil in the near future. The Devil. For those of you that may be leaving a toxic situation and heading towards something better, I feel like you're reclaiming your power and connecting with a new partnership, one that is much better for you. Let's clarify that, Devil. Temperance. Yeah, you've been maybe a little bit stuck because this is the Watch card showing up. You have the Knight of Pentacles. So you have a lot of patient energy. I feel like somebody's patience just gets the best of them. Impatience, I should say. Somebody is saying the time is now. The time is now to seize the moment. And that's what this Temperance is all about. Temperance is about blending those energies, moderating, self-control. It can be about making sure that either there's some sort of compromise, or that if someone goes to the extreme within their emotions, their thoughts, this is about balancing that out, regaining that sense of self-control instead of feeling like something else is controlling you. And that's what you have here with the Devil. Okay, you have it within you. And look at the angel wings. You're supported. You have angelic help. You've been asking for help, and the angels hear you. If there are crappy circumstances going on around you, if there's a tower, even though we haven't seen the tower yet, maybe that tower is the Ten of Swords, we'll find out. But I feel like this is to bring about positive new change and shifts in your future. Yes, Temperance. I'm excited to see what your final outcome is. Woo, as we get a little excited there. So some of you may be saying, Melissa, this reading is deep. This is something that maybe it resonates with you, maybe not. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. But I feel a big change on the horizon that's actually going to help you because, again, your future card is the Treasure, and I feel that your final outcome is going to be aligned with that treasure. So what do we have for Ten of Swords? The Strength again. Yeah, you have this showing up over and over and over in your reading here. So this is about not letting yourself succumb to the weaknesses, succumb to the fears. You are so much stronger than you think, beautiful souls. This is about you being gentle with yourself, okay? Sometimes we need to deal with the shadow. Sometimes we see the shadow in other people, right? But we can remain calm. You see the little sheep there. Some of you feel like you are a sheep, right? That you want to break free from the matrix. You want to break free from the rat race. Or you may feel like you are not able to get a job if you've been laid off or fired or temporary conditions here. I feel like this is an opportunity for you to be gentle with yourself and raise your vibrations, do some self-healing, burst through those fears, burst through the unknown, okay? Because this is about you having that support and being able to live a better life mentally, physically, financially. Let's clarify here the Two of Water. Spirit, tell me about the Two of Water, please, in the external environment. Two of Cups. They want more than one, okay? Oh, thank you. Nine of Swords, King of Swords. Okay, a lot of swords, couple of swords here. This is about anxiety, right? King of Swords could be a boss. It could be someone who's blunt, someone who's opinionated, someone who leads with their head. They don't let their emotions get the best of them. They don't care what they say sometimes, and it can hurt another person. right? This is about, I feel that there's some sort of news coming in. It could even be a rejection. It could be some sort of, let down because you hope that this person may have delivered some good news to you. But it's certainly something that could have happened in the past. You really wanted to connect and partner up here with the company and they said, sorry, we hired someone else. Or if you have had a lot of that anxiety, I feel like you're gaining clarity. You're gaining clarity about what you need to do and how to change that perspective. Let's take a look at the hopes and fears because I'm getting here the word clarity really strong for you and perspective. So Ace of Fire, you want a new beginning. You want to chase your dreams, your passions, your desires. You want to feel a new sense of purpose. You want to reinvent yourself with your career. You want to feel good, but right now you're feeling burnt out. You're feeling lack of energy, maybe even a little bit of creative blocks to what it is that you want to do. I feel like the hopes are coming in. Don't give up. You're almost, I don't want to say you're almost there because there's something you're cutting out. And I feel like it's this devil energy. Now, the devil could be a limiting belief. It could be a thought process. It could be a pattern. It could be a habit. It could be an addiction, an obsession. It could be a career, a situation, a person, right? Whatever it is you're cutting out, you're saying no more. I'm not going to let this situation hold me hostage, hold me prisoner. Let's take a look and get your final outcome. What is the final outcome for Scorpio for the month of March 2023? What do we have? Oh, they want two. 10 of Wands, double tens. There's your clarification. But the first one out. So this is the big one here. What is it? We have the moon. Yeah, this is you have the earth and the moon. So remember what I said, the biggest fear that a human can have is the fear of the unknown, of uncertainty. So you have here 10 of fire. Something's coming to an end here. Your hard work is paying off. Now, when you have the moon, this is about clarity. And I feel you're gaining clarity around a situation here in the month of March that's going to allow you to move forward. Trust your intuitive nudges. 10 of Wands is about bringing in others to lighten the load, especially when you feel exhausted. This is about you prioritizing, eliminating, delegating, and being able to end some sort of cycle, something that you've been spinning up in the air. You can see with this 10 of Wands energy that she's been juggling a lot, spinning a lot here. So with the moon coming in, yes, this can be the card of, uncertainty, but I feel like some sort of truth is going to get exposed that's going to help you end some sort of cycle. I like this for you. And I'm liking that moon card really did come up here for you because that's what I was feeling with this world. And something that you were not able to necessarily see in the past. There it is, your 9 of cups. And I just said see in the past. And remember, you had that 8 of cups. So you're walking away from a situation here in order for you to head towards your wish fulfillment. Your wish fulfillment is your treasure. Take a look at this, Scorpio. You have the treasure chest on this clarifying card. See that on the bottom there? And then you have the treasure, which is about excess. It's about worry-free finances, hidden talents, hidden is the word. Things coming to the surface, truths, self-truth here. You're overcoming those fears. You're overcoming the uncertainties and you're embracing the unknown and you're willing to take a risk. Because when you take a risk here, even though that risk can be uncertain, you're taking a risk on yourself and it's going to pay off in big ways. They always say fortune favors the brave, and you have the courage here. You have that strength showing up many, many times in your reading. So yes, the fortune favors the brave here. So you're definitely heading towards your wishes. I like this. See, I told you, even though there's a lot of heavy energy in here, the treasure is definitely something that, if that's not a synchronicity for you, Scorpio, I don't know what is. Let's take a look at messages from the Wisdom of the Oracle, and I will read to you the protection message. And for those of you that are interested in any of the decks you see used during your reading or any above, you can find all of that information in the description box below. What do we have here for Scorpio? Serendipity. Beautiful. Serendipity is the card of more peace. It is the card of bringing about more happiness in your world. Serendipitous events, opportunities allied with readiness, awareness of synchronicity, luck and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, a magical alignment of events. So this is the message for you. You are in the right place at the right time. Be grateful, for the stars are aligned in your favor and fortune is smiling on you. Victory and success are yours. The choices you have made in the past have prepared you for this opportunity. This is your lucky moment. The timing is perfect. Perhaps you felt almost certain that serendipitous events were meant to lead to something better. It was supposed to be the perfect business or that person you trusted. Maybe it fell apart. Consider this. Sometimes synchronicity and serendipity come together to lead you directly into difficulties in order to deliver an important lesson you need to learn before you hit the jackpot. Don't get caught up in the drama of disappointment. There really is a silver lining in this cloud. Spirit always knows what you need and is guiding you to where you are meant to go. Pay attention to the signs as they are presented to you. And that moon card is all about signs as well, Scorpio. So I had to read the protection message on there as well, just because I do feel some of you may get caught up in that disappointment or the lower vibrations of fear and anxiety, things of that nature. This is saying here that sometimes, again, Spirit does lead us towards these difficulties for us to learn these lessons right before we hit the jackpot. And there is that jackpot, that treasure. So it's coming in for you. Just trust. Now, last but not least here, we're going to get a few messages from the spirit animals, and then we'll take a look at which stone you can work with in the month of March to help you towards your prosperous path. So at this time, Scorpio, I just ask if you can, please close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath in from the solar plexus chakra, the belly area. And tune into that third eye center, the area between the eyebrows. And I want you, Scorpio, to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now, this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. Perhaps this animal is wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. It could be an animal that's recently crossed your path in the great outdoors, or one that's visited through your dreams. There is no right or wrong answer. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is drop your power animals in the comment box below. And I personally will enter you into that free monthly reading giveaway where I draw one lucky winner around the first of each month and post right back here on the channel. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and bell button if you haven't already. Okay, so the first card out here we have is Frog. This is about you clearing the clutter. Clearing the mental clutter, the physical clutter, the emotional clutter, whatever has been cluttering up your body, your mind, your space. This is physical as well. So it'd be very good to do some grounding work. Clean out an old junk drawer or tackle an old room or an old project that you've wanted here. It can really help you escape that mental distress and clear out some of that leftover energy, right? So clearing out the clutter. Next, you have Stag, Spirit. Take the lead. Yes, fortune favors the bold. Take the lead. Take the risk. Head towards your Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment. There's something here with you stepping into your power. Something with you being able to say yes to the changes coming in here for you. Why and how? Because freedom is yours, Scorpio, with Horse, Spirit. This is all about you being liberated, financially free, emotionally free. This is about you being able to choose. You have free will here. There's that choice. Even if you're in a situation that is less than desirable, raise those vibrations the best you can. And it says, Groundhog says, time to let go. You have letting go in your reading many, many times. So whatever this is here, whether again, it's a belief, an environment, a person, a situation, a pattern, a habit, it's time to let it go. We have antelope spirit. Life is speeding up. It's going to start to speed up quickly for you here. And that's what I feel with the sudden changes. So make sure with wolf spirit, you turn knowledge into wisdom. Yeah. You've learned the lessons of the past. No need to repeat them, right? You've already learned some big, powerful lessons of patience, right? Of waiting, of rejection, of disappointment, of letting go. You've learned these. And now I'm not saying they're never, ever going to show up for you again, Scorpio, but some sort of dynamic that you were in, I feel with this 10 of swords, it's not a dynamic you're going to go back and revisit. Okay. It's not something you want to bring into your energy again. So turn that knowledge into wisdom so you don't have to repeat the lesson. Now, some of you may be 67, 31, 33, 58, or even 28. We have a lot of really beautiful animals coming in. Some of you may be seeing more animals in the month of March. You may be getting more dreams, more messages, whether in your waking life or your dream life. There's just a lot going on here for you, but in a positive way. So trust your intuition. Last but not least, we're going to see which crystal, gemstone, mineral, or fossil you can utilize in the month of March to help you towards your path of abundance. This is actually one of my favorites, labradorite here. Labradorite, and you can see that it holds a lot of different colors, right? This is a really beautiful stone. It's one of my favorites, and it can connect us to the divine. It can help us speak our truth, but I will read the prosperity message from the guidebook. It's also 29, card 29, which is about awakening to the magic within. It is about mystery and synchronicity from unexpected sources. And the prosperity message for you, Scorpio, is this. Logic, reason, and facts are important as you work to co-create the wealth that will support you in your quest to live according to your purpose. And I feel your interconnectedness with the universal consciousness that loves you. Even so, do not overlook the role of magic in creating what you need. Synchronicities abound. The meaningful coincidences that you strongly sense are guiding you to think differently, act differently, and reconsider what your mind told you was the indisputable truth. You are meant to prosper, and the universe is trying to help you enjoy a life free of fears about money and abundance. Messages are being sent your way to ensure that you align with the affluence and see it manifesting before your eyes. Be excited now, for the universe is eager to lead you where you need to go to experience the prosperity that belongs to you. Now, labradorite is the stone of magic, Scorpio. It can really help us open up our third eye, and it assists us in seeing the unknown, which is a big theme here in your reading, right? With the moon. So for those of you that have difficulty trusting in the unknown, and you do have a lot of those fears, right? You can meditate with this stone, and it illuminates our darker aspects, which once embraced and fully integrated often turns out to be our strengths. Yes, I'm going to read that again. Sometimes those fears that we can illuminate can be our greatest strengths. Labradorite protects the energy field and can be utilized in magical workings, shamanic journeys, and astral travel. Very powerful here. I love this. And, Scorpio, you're very deep anyway. You're very mysterious. And sometimes you may at times go down that rabbit hole of fear. But I feel for you, you have so much hidden talents. You have so many beautiful strengths, gifts, and talents. Make sure that you are utilizing and shedding light to those weak, so-called weaknesses that you think you have in order for you to bring that about as an ally, as a strength. I hope this message resonates with you. It was quite deep, I will say here, Scorpio, but I hope it resonates. If so, again, please feel free to hit that like button. And do drop your power animals in the comment box below. I read each and every one of them. I will enter you into that free monthly reading giveaway. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss that notification. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening, Scorpio. Till next time.